Welcome back everyone to Lore of the Shadow, where I am back here with Ethan, whom I recently helped by carrying some boxes. Right, Ethan?
What can I do for you?
Thank you so much for your help, friend. I don't have much to offer you, but I hope this reward will help you. Alright, some superior beef stews. That might be coming in handy if I remember actually eat them. There you go. That takes care of that little problem. Now, I have apparently a quest inside of this house. Ah, Connie.
Who are you?
Are you looking for Mr. Rendall? He hasn't been home for a few days. Oh, my name is Cotty. Mama let me come here to take care of the trees. I watered some of them, but then there were dark and scary shapes on the road, so I ran in here. I think that they're gone, but I don't want to leave yet. Could you help me? Mr. Rendell planted them just outside. They are saplings? Yes, he waters them, then he talks to the other trees. At least I think that he does. The trees must be very good listeners. Okay, water the saplings and talk to the trees. With the type of cloud cover that I see here, Mother Nature might do a better watering job than I just did. Oh boy. I could only hope. Oh, that was tall enough to qualify for a tree. Alright. Alright, so we'll get back to the saplings. There we have. To the small trees. Saplings. Apparently the trees this side are already have deep enough roots that they don't have to worry about getting a sufficient amount of water. Alright, there we go. And at least the trees didn't try talking back to me, right? Then I'd really be... Well, if they were horns, they might. I could rule out them being entlings, that's for sure.
The trees must have been so lonely. I think you made them happy again.
A long, long time ago, there used to be more trees here, all over. Did you know that? Mr. Rendell told me. But then, his ancestors, that means people of his family from long ago, cut all the trees down and didn't plant anymore. His ancestors. Okay, ancestors, yes. How could they be so mean? Didn't they know there wouldn't be any left after because of them? That must be why Mr. Rendell plants so many trees by himself. He wants to fix things that his family did. But he shouldn't have to do it alone. I want to help him. Oh, how nice of you. And maybe he could help you with your language lessons.
You're an adventurer, aren't you?
Yes.
Like Mr. Rendell.
Yeah, Mr. Rendell warned me to stay away from the beech trees in Welling Cove because of the wolves. But wolves aren't scary for you, right? Oh, Welling Cove is that way. Is that northwest? There must be lots of beech nuts on the ground there, and then after you come back, we can take the seeds out together. Right, oh, okay, fine. I'll collect beech nuts, and I'll deal with any wolves that attack me along the way. And here's another person who might be wanting an adventurer for hire. Wolfrin.
What hope remains for us?
What are you doing out on the street, stranger? don't tell me that you haven't heard about the evil things roaming about. I may not be a brave man, but something ain't right about those riders. If I can live my life without ever seeing them again, I'll die content. If you're intent on returning outside, could you look around Hern for my sheep? The 5 of them got spooked and escaped the pen. Just pet them a bit and they'll calm down. I don't want them running off into the wilderness after all. Here, before you go looking, take some of this hay to fill the trough outside the pen. Alright, fill the trough with hay and pet some sheep. Well, that's not too bad. Yeah, I guess the trough could use a bit. Now, let's see if we can find these sheep. Now, how would I know his sheep from any others? Are all the sheep his? Is he the local shepherd? Well, I suppose I could pet all the sheep, and the ones that go toward his pen might be the ones that belong to him, right? I'll just have to take that as a given. Hi, bah yourself. And over on this way. Yeah. The sheep. Perhaps it's a good thing I don't have my bear with me at the moment. I could just imagine trying to approach these sheep with a bear in tow. They'll just run! It won't calm them down in the least. Here you go. Yep. And then up over here. I think there's another sheep up over here. There you go. Alright, that's found sheep number 4. Now, where is sheep number 5? How about down this way? The last sheep doesn't seem to be anywhere in herd. Well, I have to speak to him about that. But I think I need to speak with someone outside the crafting hall, because I tried to hire somebody to help guard the hall and wasn't able to. So let's see what we got here. Ah, here she is. Hello.
Would you lend me your aid?
He turned me down? Humph. Well, I will take that pouch and coins back then. I appreciate your asking him for me, at any rate. Here, take a few of the coins I would have given to Elf Ethan. Still, I have to think about what I can do now. My problem remains. If folk are afraid to work in the halls of craft, my business will suffer. What is happening to Hern these days? Well, that's what I'm trying to investigate, actually. Trying to find what is going on in here. Something about shadows coming in and all that stuff. Ooh. Tales of Carterland complete. First round of Carterland quests already?
Would you lend me your aid?
I have done some thinking, and I believe the recent increase in ruffian activity near Hern is partly to blame for the Housefolk being reluctant to work in the halls of crafts. Can you do something about the ruffians in Reddymore? With fewer of those thieves and cut purses nearby, folk may feel more comfortable about frequenting my place of business. Alright, I suppose I can do that. So I will go and kill some ruffians in Reddymore. I suppose I should have expected that to eventually be the go. I was only able to find 4 of the sheep.
What hope remains for us?
You couldn't find the last one? There can't be that many places for the sheep to hide in Hern.
What hope remains for us?
Ever tracked down an animal before? I've heard them ranger folks are mighty good at it, but I don't know much. You ought to check the pen before it fled. The last thing that sheep did was eat at the trough. Take care, stranger. There are wolves outside of Hern, and I've heard tell of worse things lurking beyond. Just thinking about it is enough to make my skin crawl. Alright, I'll look for some tracks and see if I can save your sheep. I guess I'll go to the sheep first, but I have plenty of other things to do out there also. We're back at the pen, and it looks like the other 4 sheep have already returned. Ah, there are faint hoof prints in the grass. Alright. I would presume, yes, sheep hoof prints, not horse hoof prints. Okay, northwest. Well, more of a north, if you ask me. And, oh, there's a ruffian right over there. Ah, good. Snowpine has arrived. That means I can now fight these thieves properly. And there you go. What do you say about that? Well, that's one of the ruffians I needed, at least. Alright, alright. Let's carefully go around the Aurochs and continue along our way. Oh. Oh, okay, that's just one of the tracks. I thought for a moment there that I was supposed to do something with that sapling or whatever that is. Hoof prints continue along towards the northwest. Alright. Onward. Onward and downward. Downward and deeper. The trail in a pool of blood. Is that sheep's blood? The trail of blood splatters continues to the north. Alright. Hold on. Continue. Oh, that's definitely not... Oh, okay. I guess that's a different quest is pointing me to there. I was like, wait a moment. That's not north. Alright. This is north. Alright. Ruffians. At first I was thinking maybe it was the wolves, but when you got ruffians in the area... Now, I don't think a Hendraval would be attacking sheep. Actually, how about... Alright, that way. Ah, that way. There we go. Now we're going in the proper direction. Something tells me that these thieves are having mutton for dinner. Well, that's not going to be good news for a friend there. Ooh. I had just about decided it wasn't going to be the wolves. But apparently I am wrong there, and it still continues to the north. Well, at least I'm getting... Uh-oh. This isn't good news. Did this ruffian kill the sheep? Well, it's a possibility. Let's see. Is this the sheep in question? Oops. Oh, what the... Okay, I wasn't expecting a white. Yeah. That... Okay. I could see the brigands killing the sheep for food. I could see the wolves killing the sheep for food. I cannot see why the whites would be involved. I don't think I have any quests that involved killing orcs, but out of principle, we will have to deal with some extracurricular slaying, I guess. Now, what else am I supposed to be doing? Ah, here's one of the intersections that I was asked to patrol. I guess that would be right here. This is one of the crossroads Brioc wanted you to scout. No obvious threats make themselves known at this crossroad north of Herd. Alright, and I guess the other crossroad is this way, with an occasional wolf that I need to deal with. Shouldn't go around chasing hobbits, Wolfie. Oh, we have a racial deed for such things. We don't have any racial deeds for thieves, but they do get in the way. Like going on top of the road that I am trying to patrol. I think that the other crossroad is coming up. Not that I don't have enough distractions coming along the way as it is. I think the crossroad is up. Oh. Is that a road up here? Oh, hold on. Goat. No, that's not a ready goat. That is a light goat. This is one of the crossroads that Briok wished me to scout. All is quiet at this meeting of the ways. Oh, how nice. Everything is nice and quiet except for all the brigands I've been killing and the occasional wolf. Oh yes, this rock reminds me. Aren't I supposed to be meeting a dwarf out here somewhere or something like that? So let's see what we've got here. Well, these rocks are... Oh, hold on. Ah! There he is! I thought I had to speak with the dwarf.
Well met, friend.
Aye, these rocks do indeed have a red sheen to them, but the real value lies within, I warrant. Will you help me gather up chunks of red rock for closer study? Chunks of red rock. Look like a prospector or something. Alright, fine. Let's see. We want collect chunks of red rock. It's sending me out this way? No idea why, but alright. Well, maybe this guy wants to steal the red rock before I could dig it. Ooh, leveled! Ah, what is up here? Ooh, this is a chunk of red rocks. Okay, I don't have to do the actual digging. I suppose that's good news. Not too sure how I would do with the pickaxe. There we go. And I'm sure that there are going to be a few more of these chunks lying all over the place. Some of them even near the road. How about these chunks?
I am at your service.
Ah, yes, these rocks are notable. Now, these were all pretty near the surface, and the working of wind and rain caused them to slough from the larger crags. These could well be valuable or buried a little bit deeper. I may have to stay in Readymore a little bit longer after all. My journey will have to wait, even though the town of Herne seems glum and gloomy. Why are the most valuable materials never to be found in places of cheer? You have helped me, my friend. Take this reward and my thanks. All right, 15 opals. Well, if I were playing a jeweler, that would be wonderful. There we go. An eye for such things. Now there's the family stew. That means finding some goats. And I think the goats are on the other side of this ridge. Hold on here. Share the power. Yeah, great skill when you're playing solo. I don't think that's going to be much help for me, but who knows? Now, can I get around here properly? That is not a goat, that's an aurochs. I wonder if their secret goat meat is actually auroch meat. I don't know. I think they will know the difference between a goat stew and a beef stew. But I think I found the goat. There we go. And that's the first one. And we don't want the hengeval getting all the goat meat. So we'll deal with them along the way. Alright. We'll send the bear in first. And there we go. And they just happen to get struck by lightning. I think that I've found an ample supply of goat meat, and I think I've also done a few other things here, but I'm not quite ready to head back to town because there are some more quests that I have on my log, which I'll get to in the next episode of Lore of the Shadow.